Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This time we are going to look at the remote desktop module for Heimdal security. Doing this enables us to remote desktop into the machines, which is pretty unique to Heimdal. A lot of times this will be in the RMM tool of people's choice. So it's nice that it's embedded in here as well. So coming to the remote desktop module tab here, and I'm in the endpoint settings for DO's custom policy. It's just a custom policy I made. There's a remote desktop section, and we would want to enable this in order to enable that access, that ability to remote desktop in. Now, I do like the unattended remote desktop session. Whenever you initiate a session, it's going to ask the user, "Hey, Dave wants to connect. Is that okay?" If you have this checked, it won't ask that, and you'll be able to go straight into it. Otherwise, the end user will just have to say, "Yes, it's okay," before your connection is established. So very cool, very cool. Also, the automatically record the sessions is really nice. In case you're doing remote desktop work and you want to save the videos, it's a nice feature to have. You can, in the actual client itself, which we'll look in a second, you can start the recording, so you don't need to have this automatically ticked. And as I am the main admin here, I'm not going to add a supporter. A supporter is someone who can initiate the remote desktop connection. So really the settings are, that's it. We're going to go ahead and hit update GP. So that's good. And just go ahead and confirm to my current policy. Now, the next thing you would want to do is, of course, install Heimdal on the computers and apply this DO's custom policy to it. Then they'll be enabled for remote control. And then in order to view computers, you need to download the RD viewer, so the remote desktop viewer. If we come to the guide section and go to the download and install, coming down a little bit here, I have the viewer standalone here. You need to download this viewer in order to view remote desktop sessions. So I went ahead and already did that. It's just an installer. It's a standalone installer. Click next a couple times and finish. From there, once it's all set up, we can come to the products remote desktop section and remote desktop. And these are the two computers that I have currently, right? Coming over to the right, if I want to look at this, this is my gaming computer. If I go ahead and click it here, it's going to go ahead and launch the RD viewer that I was just talking about. And then we'll be in the session. And this is my computer there. So very nice. Probably it has the same, probably have seen this before. It has the same tools set that most of these remote desktop connections have. Transfer files. You can mark on the screen for things that you want, like, hey, look here, right? And erase it. Your pointer is just to get back to the remote control. Here's that record button that I was talking about. You can go ahead and hit that there. And then there's some view settings, of course, screen res settings, quality, all that good jazz there too. And then, of course, disconnecting the session. And it's going to go ahead and end, and you could lock it if you want to, bring it to their login screen. So we'll go ahead and hit end and do that. But that is the remote desktop feature. On our next video, we'll take a look at the DNS section. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.